YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Today it's about 88 degrees here in sunny Florida. Nice warm weather. We went and took out the car for a drive. The 2020 is still at the dealership getting all the carbon fiber stuff fitted nice and clean, so we can pick that car up. We should be picking it up in about a week or less. Anyway, on this video we're going to go ahead and discuss some of the costs involved, where I have my build at, you know, everything I've spent from the price of the car to the carbon fiber modifications, PPF, everything. That way everybody can get a kind of a pretty much accurate number of what it costs to get to where I have my 1,000 horsepower car. So anyway, here you go. So here's a list of the stuff that we are going to go over. Now, excuse me if I look down. I do have a long list here wrote down with prices and everything. I will post the total amount, you know, line item by line item on the description below. So you can go ahead and look at, you know, everything I've got on the car. So first and foremost, in the total build for the power. So that's the injectors, the ported blower, throttle body, pulley, you know, fuel rails, intake, you know, all that stuff. You know, it all came up to about $12,600. That is exactly what I have in the car as far as the modifications go to the engine. That includes exhaust, that includes absolutely everything that has to do with getting the power that we've got, which was 968 to the wheels. Very conservative, but we still got 968. The carbon fiber, which I have yet to show you guys, and I will as soon as I pick up the car from the dealership, it's a total of about 9640. So there we're looking at about just a little bit over $22,000. My math right? Yeah, about 22,000. That is all carbon fiber. That is all modifications to the engine. And now on top of that, we have about $3,500 on paint protection. That was full ceramic, the whole vehicle, paint protection film. So, and if you add another, it was, I believe, $700 for all the labor that it was, you know, that Mustang Lifestyle charged us for installing and you know, tuning the car, putting the tune on the car. So there we are, another $700. So now we are almost at the 20, I would say. Well, actually, I'll just go ahead and add it up. Here's the final number for that. And now the big number, that's how much I paid for the car. The sticker price on the car with adding the vinyl striping was $83,253. That was out the door. You know, I think I bought the tire protection and the maintenance contract, because obviously on the 2020s the oil changes are very expensive. So I went ahead and bought the maintenance contract. Ended up being $83,253. So I did pay an ADM on the car. I know I might get a little bit of heat over this, but I paid $5,000 over. That's was the number I was comfortable with. Got me the car local. I didn't have to fly anywhere. I didn't have to pick it up. I didn't have to trailer it in. None of that. So I ended up paying $5,000 over sticker. So that would put us at $88,253. So on top of that, we have another $5,300 in taxes. So the grand total is right at $120,000. It's actually $120 and $1. That is everything we've got in this car, including the price of the car, including the ceramics, the mods, I mean everything, paint protection film, exhaust, absolutely 100% of everything I've done to this car. That's all labor and charge, that's everything. So I am right at $120,000. I know some people might say, hey, you know, I can buy a GT, put 30-40,000 and it'll have 1,000 horsepower. Yeah, you know, I understand that. However, keep in mind, it is a Shelby, it is a GT500, it is a 2020. It's not just a one-trick pony. It can go fast in a straight line and hug those corners. You know, it's definitely an overall nice, amazing car. So, you know, again, if I wanted a GT and I wanted to have 1,000 horsepower to go in a straight line, that's the route I would have taken. But that's not what I wanted. You know, I did have a 2019 Performance Pack 1, beautiful car. I loved it. You know, it was a manual. I was happy as can be, but it was just not a Shelby. So for me, I wanted to try the Shelby. I wanted to have that, you know, just that feeling of owning the Shelby. So again, you know, it is a lot of money. But again, I kept all the spare parts. I have all, you know, everything that I pulled off the car, I have it there. If I ever get rid of the car and I want to take the parts off, I can get a little bit of the money back. The car is going to be worth, you know, close to sticker for a while before it actually starts, you know, depreciating, before it just stops. You know, everybody knows the Shelbys, they'll depreciate some and then they just hit the brakes. And when they hit the brakes, that car's still worth quite a bit. So, you know, again, it's you could buy a supercar for that, but then again, you know, you start an oil change on a supercar is very expensive. Tires on a supercar are very expensive. You know, and I'm a Mustang guy. I love Mustangs. I grew up owning Mustangs. You know, I loved Mustangs, and that's what I wanted. So anyway, that's exactly how much I have in this car. If you have any questions, please ask below. I can answer any and all questions, you know, that I have not answered yet. One of the last things I would say is that I am pretty close to being done with the car, meaning done as in modification wise. Wheels are probably the next mod that I'll be doing on the car, and then after that, pretty much we're done. You know, down the road, I have some plans, possibly a track pack. I'm waiting for 2022. Hopefully they come out with a grabber blue. I love grabber blue. You know, that's a color that I would purchase. You know, the iconic silver is great, looks great, very beautiful car, but I do like the grabber blue. As many of you can see, the trend is 2020 grabber lime, 2021 grabber yellow, hopefully 2022 is grabber blue. So again, we'll see when that date comes. And anyhow, well, that's it. I didn't want to make a long video out of this, but that's how much I have in the car. That's how much I owe in the car. You know, if down the road I might make a video of how much the payments are, you know, how much money down I gave and all that good stuff for somebody, just to get an idea what it costs to own one of these things. Anyway, please comment, like, subscribe. Some of you guys that follow me on Instagram, you know, I appreciate you guys coming to the channel. I do focus a lot on Instagram. I do have a lot more followers on Instagram. But, you know, here's this video gives me a chance to give you guys just kind of a more in-depth, you know, information of what it takes to own this car. Anyway, until next time, hopefully I get my car soon. And as soon as I get my car back, I will post a video of all the carbon fiber, you know, make it to where you guys can see exactly how nice it looks, and we'll go from there. Until next time.